morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Sunday, wherever you are in the world. Hope you're having a good day. As if the week couldn't get any worse. After losing to Man City, we've just had the news come through from Fabrizio Romano that Brentford have beaten Spurs in the race to sign Antonio Nusa. I can't say I'm particularly surprised. I didn't actually think it would happen. But Brentford have signed him for 30 million euros. He will be going back to Club Brugge or staying in Club Brugge until June and then joining from there. He's considered to be one of the real up-and-coming starlets. Martin Ødegaard was talking about him and said he's a really exciting player, looks really good. So massive blow for Spurs. I did expect something like this to happen when I saw this morning we'd been linked to a couple of other midfielders. So, yeah, a bit of a blow, you know. Is it Levy? Has he stalled? Has he not paid what they've asked? Is it a case we couldn't reach agreement with the player? Is it a case that we decided we don't want him because it was too much money, or there's someone we prefer? Who knows? I'm sure more news will come out in the next few days. But just wanted to jump on and do a quick stream about it because it's kind of gutting. I know a lot of people thought he would be coming to Spurs, but no, Brentford, with all their pull, said very sarcastically, have beaten Spurs to it. So, yeah, more doom and gloom at Tottenham. Let's have a look who's in the chat anyway before we carry on. Got Jimbo in. Hi, Kate. Proper shit news. Yeah, not good news. Mia's in the chat. Big up Mia. She says, Jimbo, what's your thoughts on it? He says, I have to admit I'm a bit gutted. Jim, do you think we wouldn't pay up? Looks good. Looks a good young player. I've no clue, but it's a big error. Morning, you lovely lot, says Martin Knightsbridge. Morning to you. I'm at Southend Airport waiting for my plane to get out of this bloody freezing country. Hope you're well. Yes, of course. You went to the game on Friday night. Shame we didn't get a win, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Yeah, I hope it was good. I think I've just read on Sky Sports News, I think it's 30 million with add-ons as well on top of that. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm reading. So many different reports. Good morning. Kev Williams says, good morning, to be honest. Who knew Nusa before the other week? I'm not that gutted, to be honest. He may not live up to the billing. Yeah, we had this last year with Gift Orban, and apparently he has gone and alienated the dressing room after only a week or so. So yes, it could be a lucky escape. Who knows? Big up John Clark says, hey Kate, were we really that invested in him? I wonder. We only had one meeting about him. Still gutted though. Yeah, and it's a good opportunity for people to get on Levy's back again. You know, there is this Levy's constantly criticised, and this just gives more fuel to the fire when something like this happens. George Carderus is here. Big up to you. He put, okay, then save the money and buy a marquee in the summer. Yeah, I would like to see someone this window, though. Some sort of striker or attacking midfielder. I think we're really, really light. Big up Rooty too. Says, big up Kate, all in the chat. Noosa's probably going for game time, and I heard that his family have been put off Spurs by the toxic fan reactions to Brendan Johnson. Really? Are you being sarcastic, or is that true? Big up Kate. Spurs in muddied, no trophy, 16 years. Noosa muddied you. Well, Minerals, we'll have to wait and see. Maybe we're going to get someone else. They did not want both. Yeah, this is what I mean. None of us really know at the moment what is going on. Good afternoon, Drew La. She says, good afternoon, Kate. All in chat, just watching football, and a notification popped up. You're going live. Nice to see you on a Sunday. I'm actually live tonight as well, 8 p.m. with LB, the Man City fan, and we're going to be doing a review of the match, getting it from his perspective about what he thinks of Spurs and how they are progressing, and also what he made of the match, of Man City's performance, etc. So, yeah, I'll be back on tonight at 8 p.m. with LB. Ian Barron says, very good afternoon, everyone watching. Hope you're well and having a great weekend. Wow, Wowzers, Darlington won 2-0 yesterday. Up the Darlington. Paul O'Keefe said we only had one meeting. Okay, Rooty. Well, Kookaburra says, big up to you, says positive news if it means we sign Santiago Jimenez. Yeah, we are being linked to, who was it this morning? Let me find it. They're saying we are being linked to someone else. Edison. Yeah, Edison from Atalanta. Says Spurs are hoping to beat Juve to his signature. But again, it's all rumours. We don't know how far along this Nusa deal had progressed. And it's all very well sitting there going, oh, he's a baller, he's this, we should have signed him. None of us knew him a few days ago. You know, everyone needs to just chill. Morning, Kate and Absent Jimbo. We do this all the time. Levy wants to save money on wages, so drags it out to the end of the window. Yeah, Shemtown, I get that, but he also did bring in a couple of key signings at the beginning of the window. So, yeah, it's kind of, I'm not sure I totally agree with that. Oh, thank you, Jim. I don't feel like I haven't put any eye makeup on or anything. I feel like I've just got out of bed, actually, even though I've been up for hours. Big up Lee Smithy Smith, calling me Auntie Kate. Big up to you, darling. Hope you are well. Potato Stew is here, says, hi everyone, maybe we should revisit this conversation once he's playing in the Premier League. Exactly, Potato. That's the sort of attitude. Let's see what happens. We hype up these players when we're linked to them. We did it with Gift Orban. And then they just peter into, you know, normality. They might have a purple patch. They might have a brilliant season and then do nothing. So, yeah, let's keep calm, wait and see what he does when he comes here. Johnson's worse than Townsend. Well, it's a bit early to judge him. He was very good at Nottingham Forest, so give him time. G'day, Jimbo. Edison is Conor Gallagher on steroids. He's better. Big up, Taj. Yeah, I mean, again, not a player I know a lot about. I can only go by show reels and what I read. Looks decent. But again, until they cut it in the Premier League, we ain't going to know, are we? Let's be fair. Big up Robbie from Lily White Lane. Make sure you'll go over and sub to Robbie. I know he's done a video about this, as well as Mia at Spurs Between the Lines. Darlington were playing Brentford about 10 seasons ago, and now they are spending £30 million on a player. How the clubs have changed. Typical Darlow. Yeah, there's a big gap. There's a big gap between the leagues. There's no doubt about it. Au Naturel look is the best look, Kate. Thank you, Ian. John Clark says, I'm hoping after the crap performance on Friday, Levy and Ange realise we need a quality player now, but I'm probably just being an optimistic idiot. Nothing wrong with optimism, and no, you are not an idiot. Good afternoon to you, Mark Cook. I did post a video in reply to your comment on my community page. Don't know if you've seen it. Don't know if you've managed to do it. Let me know if you have any troubles. Yeah, just recapping that Brentford, according to Fabrizio Romano, and Sky Sports have reached agreement with Antonio Nusa for a deal in excess of 30 million euros. He is going to stay at Club Bruges and join up with Brentford in June. Like I say, this will be a good opportunity to whack Levy with a stick, because he is considered to be a real up-and-coming player. He's got good numbers at the moment. Like I say, he's highly respected. Martin Odegaard was absolutely gushing about him, but we don't know, and he hasn't done it in the Premier League, and we may have our eye on someone else, someone different, someone better, someone's more versatile. I think before we judge, we need to just stay calm and just wait and see what transpires. I mean, we've got 3 days left. I really hope we bring in somebody in an attacking position, whether it be attacking midfield, a good winger or a striker, because I think it was completely apparent against Manchester City that is where we are lacking quality, which is ironic because when we had Sonny and Kane, that was our forte, you know, going forward. We scared everyone. But now it's the defence that looks solid and the forwards look a bit average at best. So Robbie says, after such a good summer window, feels really flat the way this January has gone. 2 good signings at the start, but missing out on the target we've been front runners for in the last few weeks. Robbie, it has been reported that we only actually had 1 meeting with Nusa, according to Paul O'Keefe. So have we really been targeting him? Is it just paper talk? Is he one of many we're looking at? You know, I think the transfer window, it becomes a bit pantomime and it gets a bit crazy. There's all this paper talk rumours, people being linked to us, people being linked to here, there, and everywhere, and it all comes out in the wash that actually none of that was really true. It was just somebody that we were monitoring. So I'm not judging Levy on this until I know more. Big up Paul G. Hope you are well. Taj says Savio from Girona is balling winger. Yeah, see, I'd like to get a good winger, like I say, a striker or a Madison type player to bring in, but we'll see. Like I say, only 3 days left, so yeah, we definitely do need all the facts. Hate the transfer windows, paper talk, lies everywhere. Exactly that. That's why it's dangerous to suddenly come out and go, Levy's this, Levy's that, Levy's a tosspot. Because, like I say, we don't actually know how far along we were, how interested we were, whether we were really monitoring him closely or whether it was just a name to consider. We don't know. So I am not going to say too much right now. Nusa played 38 games for Bruges, 4 goals in the Belgium league. Yeah, I mean, it's not massively prolific. Spurs fans losing their nuts over a player they did not hear of weeks ago. Spurs had one meeting. It's telling that no other club wants him, but have the normal clowns on Twitter moaning. Paddy, you've just echoed exactly what I've just said. A few days ago, none of us had even heard of this guy, right? No big teams, no Liverpools, no Arsenals, no Chelseas, no Man Cities, no Man Uniteds have come in for this kid, right? That says something. Plus, he's not Premier League proven. He's only young. I think everyone needs to take a chill pill, relax. Obviously, the papers will love this. There's a bit of unrest at Spurs. We got knocked out the cup. Fans are upset. Let's lay it on thick and say that they've missed out on their target when none of us really know if he was a main target. Yep. Thank you, Mia. Smash the like button, people. Brentford wouldn't pay that amount for an 18-year-old if he wasn't top quality. He might look top quality, but again, until he plays in the Premier League, we don't know how good he is. You know, I just think people jump to the wrong conclusions immediately because it's Daniel Levy and there's this agenda against Daniel Levy already. It's very easy to just lay on more blame to Daniel Levy when we don't really know the ins and outs of what's going on. Lee Smith says, definitely a good. Oh, okay, they talk to each other. Daniela says this window's been flat for a lot of teams. I think FFP for everyone. Yeah, at the end of the day, we've signed 2 players. A lot of teams haven't signed anybody. This FFP cloud is hanging over a lot of teams. You know, put it in perspective. January window's always difficult. Nobody wants to let their best players go. We've got Dragusin in, who is a vital signing, in my opinion. Oh, excuse me. And we've brought Timo Werner in on loan, which, yes, a lot of people are moaning about. But at the end of the day, it's a win-win situation because if he doesn't work out, we can just send him back. So, you know, it's not been terrible business, in my opinion. I know a lot of people are saying we should do better. We should be doing this. We should be doing that. But Rome, I know this is such a cliche, but Rome wasn't built in a day and it's going to take time. And the worst time to buy it is January. Simple as that. Why top European clubs not after him, but Brentford? That's very telling. There you go, Ronnie. Exactly that. Let's appreciate the team and Ange for holding back City till the end rather than hating them. Exactly, Pranav. And like I say, I'm on live tonight at 8 p.m. with LB from It's LB, who is a humongous Man City fan. So he's going to come on and we're going to have a little chat about the game. Nothing serious, nothing too serious, just analysing it from both our perspectives, what we thought. And I want to know what LB thinks about Spurs and what he thinks about the future under Ange, etc. Roots Toot says fans are still hungover with angst about past transfer windows. Should wait and see where we've got to after the summer. Yep, that's what I say. Chill pill. Let's see what happens. This window's been flat for a lot of teams. I think FFP, AFCON and Asia Cup messed up for everyone. Yep, quite possibly. Chelsea did try last summer, but below the amount Bruges is asking has put most clubs off. Yeah, I'm not surprised. He's 18, he's unproven. 30 million euros is a lot of money when you put it in perspective. We paid 40 million for Madison. So You know, you've got to put these things in perspective. Levy's not the type who's just going to go and sign a check like a Man City owner and just say, oh, yeah, he's meant to be good, we'll get him. It's a lot of money. And to be fair, if in a year's time or 2 years' time he's a disaster, it'll be, oh, I can't believe we paid 30 million euros for this kid. You know, you've got to put things in perspective. Mia says, and to be fair, players out are also important, which we've done. Yep, exactly. I think it's been a half decent window for Spurs. I think if we could bring one more player in of a good quality to play in midfield, attack, or a winger, that would be a very good window, especially if Højbjerg goes as well. We should be developing our own brilliant academy players too, not just paying for kids from Europe. Yep, agree, 100% Rooty too. Taj says our midfield were afraid to play the ball forward too. Second half, we showed some courage, but this fear needs to be taken out of the team, which will come with time and experience and hopefully winning something. I think once we win something, the confidence will grow and we might get over this hoodoo. But all the while we're not winning something, it's just growing. They need this little confidence back. Wolves 1-0. This game's got red cards written all over it. Drula says fans can say what they want. Angie's the one that has to work with these players. He obviously can see if they can work in his system and he knows best. Exactly, Drula. And you don't know if they had this meeting. I mean, Ange said all along that a player's personality and their ethics and morals are as important to him, if not more important, than their footballing ability. This kid might have issues. He might be late for training. He might have given off something that Ange doesn't like. Don't trust in the manager and then criticise when things. I mean, it's all very well praising Ange when we get a sign in and it works out, such as Van de Ven. But it's no good then when we don't get what we want, saying, oh, yeah, as long as Ange knows, but it's Levy's fault. You've got to be a little bit balanced here. Looking forward to the show tonight, Kate. LB talk straight, no BS. Yeah, he's a great guy. Absolutely, really have a lot of respect for LB. He's very unbiased when he talks about other teams as well. So I'm looking forward to having him on. But yeah, that's at 8 p.m. tonight. Should be a good show, I hope. Spurs and West Ham are only top half teams doing anything in this window. Yeah, West Ham done a good bit of business, I think, getting Calvin Phillips in. I think I would have liked him at Spurs. I think he's a good player. Hasn't had his chance at City. But West Ham have done some good business. When you look at the last couple of windows, Kudos, James Ward-Prowse, now Calvin Phillips, I think they're doing some really good business there. Daniela says Brentford have signed him, but he does not join them till June 24th. Yeah, that was always going to be the agreement wherever he went. He wanted to stay at Bruges until June. So yeah, that's why. Edwardson has said Tottenham took way too long to settle against City. They deserve to win. We're not nearly full strength though. Yep, agreed. I mean, let's be fair. They're the best team in the world. It's imposing. Even when they come to our home ground, it's still difficult against the best team in the world when you're at full strength, let alone when you've got half your team missing. I love the LB show and also Footy Judge Mo. Yeah, Mo's a good guy. So I've been on his a couple of times. They're both lovely guys. But I wanted to get a Man City perspective. So I thought I'll message LB on the off chance and he was free. So there we go. Right, you're all talking amongst yourselves. So yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see, like, say we've been linked to Edison from Atalanta. I don't know whether we're linked to anybody else. Who knows? We might get a bolt out of the blue and somebody come from nowhere and we sign them. Won't be the first time that's happened. I'm just looking to see if there's any other news. Moise Kean is moving to Atletico Madrid. I don't think there's actually anything else to do with Spurs, but sometimes things go under the radar. So we'll have to just keep an eye. I think we will be looking to bring one player in before the end of this window. I just don't know who it'll be. Could be a loan, could be a sale. I don't know, but I do think there will be someone else coming in. No one knows the background to losing out on Nusa. Spurs may well have said we want someone for the now, not next season. Exactly, which is exactly what we do need. We need somebody right now. And I think that was so clear at City. I mean, our pressing, our going forward, and our final ball were just awful. White Hart Lane or Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, choose only one. Well, White Hart Lane is my favourite because that's where I met my husband. And I love that old ground. But to move forward and for the future, it's got to be the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. There's no debate because it brings in so much more revenue. It's massive and it takes us onto another level. I'm joined by Jimbo. All right, Jimbo?
Hello, everyone. All right, Kate.
Yeah. I'm just going through the messages. Morning,
Right.
harmless potato. I hope you're well, lovely. The still might be a Dan Juma. Yeah, you never know. Okay, Nusa looks very promising. I still think something will happen to lift our spirits. Yeah, me too, Rob. 100%. Kate, did you see Terry going nuts over the Rashford news? I did. Rashford is a disgrace. I thought that was hilarious. He apparently didn't turn up for training, and then he was seen leaving a nightclub in the early hours of the morning. So yeah, Terry was not happy. Afternoon, DJ Samuel. Big up to you. Hope you're well. White Hart Lane any day. I miss it. Yeah, I do. But the stadium is another level. When will Son be back? Another 10 days, something like that. Middle of Feb, I believe. Afternoon, Jimbo.
Right,
Yeah,
John.
Jim, what do you think? What do you think? What are your thoughts on Spurs missing out on Antonio Nusa?
Well, first, can I just say if people can hit the likes, because I saw you had quite a few in and not many likes, would be helpful, and we really appreciate it. Look, I've watched a lot of videos on him. Right, I've watched maybe 10 different videos on him, and he misses quite a lot of chances. But I'm a little bit gutted because I think that he's got massive potential. Mia, he's got massive potential by what I've seen of him. But I said to you this morning, Kay, didn't I? That he misses a lot of chances. So I don't know. Maybe it's for the, and we're never going to know until he comes to the Premiership and he plays. But I'm a little bit gutted because he's definitely a dribbler. He knows how to take it past people, and he's quite tall but quite slim. But he's quite strong as well. But look, we just got to have trust in we that they didn't do it for a certain reason. I don't think it would have been to do with the money. If they're going to pay 47 million for Johnson, I don't think it was to do with money. I think there's something else involved. So what I think is they've got someone else lined up, and they thought they don't want both. That's what I think.
I don't believe he was. It was close to. He was close to coming to us. I think he was someone we were probably monitoring. The fact that Paul O'Keefe said there was only ever one meeting between Spurs and Nusa says to me it was never really that serious. And we all know that they like to sort of keep an eye on a few and then decide which one they like the best. So I think this is paper talk, really riling up the fans, making out that they sort of, for whatever reason, someone swooped in and stolen Nusa from us. Where I'm not sure it's true.
The papers always make it look bad, worse than what it is. But I saw someone put in chat earlier that he's played 38 games and scored 4 goals.
Yeah.
So that tells you one thing. But I'll tell you something. He knows how to take it past people. There's definitely potential there, without any doubt.
Someone's reported on Twitter, Francois Plateau, who's a journalist, I think. Despite Brentford having an agreement in place with both the club and the player, Tottenham remain in the race for Nusa. One last effort from Spurs is anticipated. I don't know whether I believe that because Fabrizio sort of said that it's all at the final stages. But big up Rashford partying with all those girls in the VIP. Don't big him up. He earns a bloody fortune. He should sacrifice his social life for the sake of a few years. It's overrated anyway.
I mean, I looked at the date yesterday. I mean, I lose track. And it's 28 today, so there's only 3 days left in the window.
Correct.
It's gone quick. It's gone so quick. Who's bought anybody besides us?
West Ham have signed Calvin Phillips, haven't they?
That's it. Yeah. Anybody else?
Or Brentford.
Maybe.
Not a lot. Not a lot's going on. Not a lot.
Yeah. It's got to be the quietest window ever.
Yeah, John Clark says, I wonder if we'd beaten City with a great performance, would the Nusa reaction be so big? The media, of course, will love it, but that's usual. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Piling it on. Big up, Ellie. Yeah, just popped on to sort of bring the news about Nusa going to Brentford. Afternoon, Godfrey. It says, afternoon, Jim and Kate. Brentford scouting system is right up there in terms of finding gems. Brentford don't usually sign duds. No, but... You know, we'll have to wait and see. We won't know. And it's a hell of a lot of money for an 18-year-old kid who's never played in the Premier League. Have Delhi in this current team, but you have to swap one forward. Would you like to do that? No, I wouldn't like Delhi back. I don't know about you, Jimbo.
No, he's had his day. He's not pulling up. He's definitely not pulling up trees anywhere else. I don't think. I can't remember the last time he was on the pitch. Is he still at Everton?
Yeah, he's training there. I don't think Ange would like that sort of unrest player in the dressing room. I think when you've split, sometimes you shouldn't go back there. I wish him well. He was brilliant for us, but I wouldn't want him back. Darlington FC signed Cedric Main on Friday night. He didn't meet his new teammates till 90 minutes before kickoff yesterday, and he got man of the match. That's a different side of football. Wow, that's impressive. I'm just seeing if there was anything on Paul O'Keefe's about what's going on. Thought we were working on news. So what happened? Yeah, no, he's just saying that it was never close. One meeting only in regards to Nusa. Yes, this is what I mean. I think they've probably had meetings with 4, 5, 6 players. You know, to bring in, and then maybe they've decided Nusa's not the one. As someone said, we want a player for now, not in June.
I still think there'll be one more coming in.
Yeah, I do too. I do. Thoughts on Xavi? What, leaving and going to Liverpool potentially? I think it's a good fit. I think everything's sort of lined up to be a good fit.
He's quit his job, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yes, it was one of the cup games you really did not show up, but move on. It's now about the next 7 games where you're Brighton, Villa, Chelsea. You know what? Our rest of the season's difficult, but you've got to play everyone. So, window shuts 11 on the 1st of Feb Thursday. Says 4 more days. Oh, I thought it was the 31st.
Thanks, Willie Tootie.
Big up Cougar Bear. Says, afternoon, or I won't lie, I'll be gutted if we don't get Nusa. There's some really good Norwegian talents coming through right now, but he's one of the most exciting. Again, Coos, none of us have watched him regular. No one knew of him a week or so ago. We're seeing highlight reels, which, to be fair, Ndombele looked like the best player in the world on highlight reels. So I'm not overly gutted. I do think that 30 million for an 18-year-old who's unproven in the Premier League is a lot of money to risk. I would rather go out and get somebody a bit more established. I think we've got a lot of kids, and we've got kids coming through.
I mean, I think it's the 21-year-olds, the under 21s. I think they've played 11 and won 11. So there's got to be some talent in there. I mean, they haven't played 11 and won 11 by accident, have they?
No, exactly that. If I was in our academy and we keep signing these youngsters, I'd be thinking, you know, why aren't I getting a chance? But it is what it is. We'd like to say we don't know what's going on. Conor Gallagher will be last minute gap. Do you know what? A lot of people are saying that there's still a chance that's going to go through. Not sure. I think it's too much money, but we'll see. But it won't be Xavi who's at a loss. The club will be at a loss. They sacked a manager who won the league with no budget in the bank. Who are we talking about? Xavi's the team. I thought he resigned. No, I'm so confused.
I think he's giving. I think he said this will be his last season.
Ellie's with us as well.
Hello.
Hello, Ellie.
You guys. I was watching you and I was thinking, I'm not too upset about Nusa, because I was hearing what you just said, Kate, about what Coover said as well. But you know, I'd like to get a polished player who we know that can come in and do the business now, rather than waiting loan him back to his original club, and then we don't even get to see him till next season. And he's only a kid, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah,
need someone for the here and now. I think it was so
yeah,
clear against City that we're missing that
agree.
attacking prowess.
Yeah,
So I would rather get somebody in now. Mark Cook says, who will come in, do you think, in your opinions, Kate and Jim? Will we get experience or another youngster? Well, obviously, if we get Conor Gallagher, which is, like I say, it's not going away. And I saw Ben Jacobs on the football terrace, and he said he still thinks there's a good chance it could happen. He's got experience, but I expect someone. Yeah, I don't expect to get another kid. I expect somebody 20 odd, maybe, who's got some sort of attacking ability. Maybe a midfielder. I don't think it'll be a striker. Maybe an attacking winger. I don't know. We will
yeah.
have to wait and see.
I
Any
like
thought?
Conor Gallagher. I
Yeah,
actually like him as a player because he's like Højbjerg with speed, but even more skill. So, like, if Højbjerg leaves, he'll be a really good addition to our club because he's
yeah.
got Premiership experience. And when he played at Palace, and even now when he's playing for Chelsea, they've got to the League Cup final, and I don't see many Chelsea fans digging him out. You know, there are a few, but you get that at every club, don't you, Kate and Tim?
Is your husband snoring, Ellie?
No, do you know what I'm doing? I'm crushing Bemenzelli because he's not very well and he wants Bemenzelli, which is the Italian noodle.
Oh, I could hear something. And I thought, what is that?
It was me crushing the Bemenzelli.
AJ, big up to you. What do you mean this is news is beyond pathetic? Please
Yeah,
elaborate.
explain more, AJ. Explain what you mean. I'd like to hear what you mean.
Yeah, Udogi was loaned out before we got him, but the position we were in, it was okay. And this position that we're in right this second, I want someone to come in now. If we sign in January, I want them to play now. I don't want to loan them out. I want somebody who's ready to come into the team and play like Dragusin.
Yeah.
But we'll have to wait and see. John says, I think we need to take away the emotions when we are linked with players and concentrate more on what is best for the club. Right now, we need experience and quality more than an unproven young player. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. I am a little bit gutted because he is one for the future, I think. But at the end of the day, I would rather someone right this second come into the club and be able to walk on the football pitch.
Yeah.
Your boy Neto scored a worldie.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying no more. He's just class. David Clark says, I've seen a lot of Spurs under 21s, and although there's talent there, they have won 11 out of 11 games, but it's difficult because in these games, it's like basketball. The games are wide open all game.
They still won 11 out of 11, though. There's still some achievement, David.
Levy's trending on Twitter. Well, of course, because they'll all be absolutely sort of raging, but that's what probably swayed that U-turn. The Man City game, they need a player to slot in straight away. Yep.
You know what makes me laugh, Kate? As soon as something happens like this, Levy just gets it.
Yeah, of course he does. But when he does something good, people still moan. There's no in between.
I mean, no one can jump the gun. We don't know what it is.
Exactly that. Pranav, yes, it is true. Alonso is a clause in his contract where he can go, I think, to Madrid, Liverpool, or Strasbourg. I think it could be. So yeah, it's definitely true. So big up Revanite. Hope you are doing well, my lovely. You've got Norwich this afternoon, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
AJ says we took ages over Dragusin and allowed Bayern to come in late doors and we could have lost him. We've been negotiating for over a week for this young player and he's going to Brentford. Time wasted. AJ, that's not true. That's not true because it's come out. There was only ever one meeting with Nusa. No one knows this guy. This is what makes me laugh. Nobody knew Nusa a week or so ago. Nobody knew Gift Orban, and all of a sudden he was the best thing since sliced bread. Everyone just needs to calm down and trust that the club and Ange know what they're doing. It's a lot of money for an unproven player. Dragusin, who knows why that dragged on? It's not as simple as we go into and make an offer and it goes, yeah, that's it, go through. Things take time. But people are always looking at Spurs to blame Levy for something. He got the Dragusin deal done within 10 days of the window. To me, that doesn't take time. That's brilliant.
And it's the other thing is with Spurs fans, all of us, we've done it in the past, and some still doing it, and no one can say they haven't. We've all moaned about the transfer policy and the way it's done because we feel been shafted over the years. So I think they're doing it right. That's why I won't ever moan about it because I think that they've been fantastic since Ange's come in. But you can understand people getting upset because they've had years and years and years of it, Kate.
Yeah.
So I do understand people are frustrated, but we just got to take a step back. In the summer, I thought we had a good window, and so far this window, we're the only ones apart from West Ham doing a loan who have done business. So we have to what you just said, trust the club.
Yeah, and also, guys, I just wanted to add to that. You know, the agents, football agents, are so greedy nowadays,
Yeah,
and they can put dampers on transfers where they get gazumped. A club can be gazumped right at the last minute,
Yeah.
where they turn the player's head to go somewhere else for more money, because it is sometimes about the money. It's not about ambition with some players, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, big up Wayne, who's just gifted a membership that went to Taj. So big up to you. Thank you very much.
Who's Taj? Who's Taj?
Somebody new in the chat has just got a membership from Wayne, so that's nice. Shelter says, I feel for you lot, another season without a trophy. Well, it takes time with Ange. I'm sure we will get there. Orox Beats with a big donation to the channel. Thank you very much indeed. Says 23 years, one trophy, pathetic. We're the richest club in London, yet Levy doesn't spend anything. This kind of thing happens too often. We better get Eze. Just let's wait and see. We all know that the January window is really hard to buy in. So I think everyone needs to just not go crazy and just calm down. Big up Sophia's.
Calm down.
Yeah, calm down. Big up Sophia's football talk. Lovely to see you, my lovely. I hope you are well. Good to see you. Liverpool, Madrid, or Bayern for Alonso. Okay, I knew it was a German team. I just didn't know which one. Wayne says, how many chances to start would Nusa have had? He's a young lad. He'll want to play football. He'll be one of all the options we have. Yeah, agreed, 100%. I can remember Darlington FC almost signing the ex-Newcastle player Asparilla back in the day. The next day, buggered off. Who remembers him? This is what I mean.
He was a really good player.
Yeah.
He was a really good player. I really liked him. He was so good to watch. Fantastic player.
Tottenham LSG says we need a whole new attack now. If we go into next season with the same manager and same wingers and strikers, we'll do nothing. Nusa isn't important. He's a kid. Yep, I do agree with what you're saying. I'm not going to lie. Yes, it's a great achievement, 11 out of 11. But all I'm saying is that it's so difficult to pick out individuals because the games are never structured where you can see a player excelling in one position. That's David Clark.
Yeah, I've watched some of the games and they are a bit hectic. I mean, I have watched quite a few of the games, because we got what's that thing called? Tottenham TV, wherever it is. So I have watched a few of the games, and he's right. It is a bit hectic.
Daniela says, I think Gallagher only happens this window if Chelsea need the money to buy someone also. If not, this is a summer transfer.
They need the money to get their FFP down. They need it desperately.
Paddy's saying, how many clubs put in bids for him, AJ? We got Dragushin. We are the only club to get business done this window. A little bit of perspective needed. Yeah, I agree. I understand people's frustration. We're going through 23 years of hurt, but we've got to try and be a little bit balanced. Wayne says, transfers happen or they don't. It's the way it is. We move on, look elsewhere. Rooty says, good afternoon, my online hubby AJ. Paul O'Keefe said we only had one meeting with Nusa. We're still interested in Olsen at Bruges, and he's a better prospect, in my opinion.
My humble opinion.
We're interested in Olsen. We're interested in Edison. We're interested in Gallagher. There's so many, Kate, my point is this has been dragging on with Nusa. It's time wasted when we could have been fixing the issues we currently have. I'm not overly fussed about a youngster. We need to sign a player now.
The only thing is there, AJ, I don't know if you're right or wrong, how much time they've wasted on it. But according to reports, they haven't wasted that much time. But I mean, I don't know. I can't say I'm not at the club. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're not going to get him by the looks of it. So we have to move on.
Big up Wayne, who's gifted another membership that went to the lovely Paddy Hartnett. So big up Paddy, big up
Paddy
Wayne. Thank you for your generosity.
Couldn't have gone to a nicer fella.
Yeah,
we've got generous people on your channel, Kate.
I know. We've got 3 of our best players coming back soon too, guys. Yep. Sophia says, thanks all well. Hope you guys are good. Get the lights up, everyone. Cheers, Sophia. Lovely to see you. Kate is right. The winter window is difficult to buy in, except that is not the case in South America where their season ends in December. AJ saying, Paddy, I'm not quick to judge and I'm not immature. My point is it's time wasted when we needed to sign players for now and stop wasting time with these kids. So would you have been upset had we have signed him then, AJ? Because we wouldn't have got him till June and he is only 18. So let me know. At the end of the day, there's only 3 trophies everyone can go for. If you're not in Europe, then it's for 20 clubs in the league, remember? Yeah, exactly. Big up Mark CFC. Nice Sunday morning surprise. And you're going to get a Sunday evening surprise because I'm back at 8 with LB. Yeah. So if Chelsea finish out of Europe and win, and with their FFP, they are in trouble. They are. Please do smash those likes and subscribe. We're only 39 away now from 1,000, I believe.
39.
Yeah.
Is it 39?
The 39 steps.
Yeah, we got there quick.
Yeah.
39 steps. Come on.
Yeah, the 39 steps. Come on. Kuva says, to be fair, I've watched the Norwegian national teams at all levels more than I watch the English. I'm positive Nusa would work here in the Premier League. He's a strong lad. I may be a little biased, though. Well, considering you're a Viking, Coos, I think you are being a little bit biased.
No, I did say, didn't I? I said I've watched quite a few reels of him, and he's tall. He's quite slim, but he's strong. He is very strong. He don't get knocked off the ball easy.
Yeah. Paul says other clubs not buying because of FFP. We don't have that problem. We should try to take advantage of that while we can.
Yeah, I agree with Paul there.
We're interested in Gibbs White. See, that's an interesting signing. I wouldn't turn my nose up at that. I think he's a good player.
A strong lad.
Yeah, he is a strong lad. That's what I mean. We're linked to about 5, 6, 7 players. Gallagher doesn't want to leave Chelsea because he's a fan, so will he want to go to another London club? I don't know.
Of Huddleston, Gibbs White. You know, like his build and the way he runs. And he's quite technical as well.
Who's news? Yes, you're right. Nusa hasn't actually officially signed yet. It's just in its latter stages. But there are rumours Tottenham are going to go in one more time. Agreed, AJ. We shouldn't focus solely on younger players. We should be focusing on experience to help the youngsters. Yeah, we need a balance, 100%. Sassa says, please, Levy out. We made mistakes with Grealish. Levy will never learn. I don't think you can compare Grealish to Nusa. Grealish is a phenomenal player at a fantastic price. And
he did mess up there.
And he was proven in the Premier League. He was one of the hottest prospects at the time. And Levy messed up and he's admitted that. But I don't think you can put Nusa in the Grealish bracket at all. Big up Potter Max says, big up Kate and Jimbo. Great to Ellie doing well.
Yeah, not bad. I'm just sorting out Theos because he's not very well. He's got a massive headache, so I made him the Vermicelli, the portion.
Bless him.
Oh, no.
Shelter says, just a question I've been asking myself. How are Spurs fan going to take it when Poch wins a trophy at Chelsea in his first season? I don't care.
We don't care. We don't care. We don't care if he comes round here.
Poch is nothing to this club now. He's gone to the enemy. So I don't care if he wins. I don't care if he loses. It's of no interest to me whatsoever. AJ said, Kate, if we'd signed him, I think it's good because I believe he's going to be a very good player, but I'm more interested in now. We need players to build and elevate our squad now. Yeah, I agree. For me, it's a luxury signing that you sign when you've got an established squad and he's just someone for the future, but we need to focus on now. I agree with that.
You know what made me laugh just now, Kate? I went into the living room to give him the Vermicelli and Bob Marley's Baby Don't Worry About a Thing. Everything's going to be all
Oh, bless.
Yeah.
Kuva, sorry to hear you've still got your cold. Hope you feel better. Kate, I'm loving your new logo. Thank you. I was bored yesterday, so I just played about with it. I've also got some T-shirts coming. I've nearly finished all the designs, so they're being uploaded as we speak. But one of them is Ifs, Buts and Monkey Nuts.
I love it. You know our sayings on our show, they're brilliant, aren't they?
I know. David Clark says, I always said we should have spent another 10 million to get Gibbs White instead of Johnson, because Gibbs White can play that wide role and he has more tools to his game.
He's stronger on the ball as well. He's more physically adept, isn't he?
Yeah, 100%. I'd rather sign Matoma than Nusa. I'd rather sign... There's loads of players I'd rather sign than Nusa. So
there's a rumour that we're going after Evan Ferguson. It popped up on my, I've got this Tottenham pop-up thing that tells you what.
Right.
Yeah. I lost you there because Angela was trying to call me. Bloody family, getting in my way.
Yeah, I mean, I've not seen that, but like I say, it's pantomime season. We're linked to the world and his wife, and then when we don't sign him, everyone goes, "Oh no!" But chances are we probably weren't that bothered anyway.
What I advise people is to buy the T-shirt, If Nuts and Monkey Nuts. There you go. I'm on promos, aren't I, Kate?
You're on promos, Ellie, always.
Yeah.
That should they'll be out over the next couple of days. I've nearly finished them.
They're coming in all colours.
All colours, all sizes. You can get coasters and mouse mats or bags or T-shirts, all sorts.
Yeah, but not in red. No red.
No red. Neil Sharpton, big up to you, says Nusa wants to move, but his team wants to have him on loan, or the deal should be done in the summer. At least that's what Gold said. I think they get him after the season. They do, June 24th. AJ said, I've said for ages we need to stop with the kids. We have a very young, exciting squad, and our academy is developing some quality young players. We need to sign quality for now. Yeah, agreed.
Where's Jim gone to find your red knickers?
Yeah, he's got to find them. He's probably got them on his head.
That would be so funny.
Oh, God. Mark says, I can see why Nusa would want to go to Brentford for the game time, as there would be more game time at Brentford if Tony goes in the summer. Yeah, true. Yeah. Revenite says, cheers for the show, Kate. Going through prep for a colonoscopy tomorrow and it's horrible, so distractions help. Bless you, Revenite. I hope it goes okay. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Just lay back and think of England. But yeah, make come on as well tonight at 8 because LB's on with me tonight, so that should be a good show.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, me too. He's a good guy though. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a very intelligent lad, isn't he?
He is, and do you know what? He's very balanced. When he talks about other teams, he really can take off his bias hat and give a good, balanced, solid opinion. So. I'm interested to see where he sees Spurs now and in the future, because he has bigged us up quite a lot this season. So
yeah, because we're playing nice football most of the season. All right, we've had our little blips and we've had our injuries and suspensions, but we're still in the mix. We're 8 points behind. We're not too far off being the finished article. Just need to tweak here and the twerk there, isn't it? And Ange will get it right.
Of course he will. We all we trust Ange. I think most of the fan base trusts Ange. So we've just got to sort of go with the flow and see where it takes us. I'm seeing ever such a lot of meltdowns on Twitter, like nasty meltdowns. People calling fans toxic positivity all around the fan base. Yeah. I've always been the one that's been called negative. I just think sometimes
you're not negative, Kate. You're a realist. But do you know what? I'm really going to big you up now, Kate. Right?
Oh no,
I am, right, because you said the other day, right, that Arsenal are 5 years into their project, right, and we're only 3 points behind them. So how shameful is that on Arsenal? That we're only 3 points behind them, and we've had all those injuries. All right, they've had injuries as well, but not to the extent we've had them, and suspensions and everything, and we're still only 3 points. So I'm bigging you up, Kate, for saying that. That was fantastic.
Bless you, thank you. But I mean, I don't consider. I mean, sometimes we get called on this channel pink and fluffy, and sometimes we get told we're too aggressive. But I like to think on here we're quite balanced. You know, what is the point of ranting and raving and screaming and shouting about Levy because we haven't signed a child that we had one meeting with? I don't understand. I just think just see how it goes. Pottermac says, question to the panel. What are your thoughts on Rafinha from Barca? In my honest opinion, Solomon loves to take on players and I think we're all sleeping on him. Opinion. I like him. I'm not going to lie. I like him.
I do as well. I said it on Talk and Ball last night because we had the, keep, sell or bench. And it was Kulu, BJ and Solomon. And I said, keep Kulu, bench Solomon, and bin BJ.
Yeah. But yeah, I like him. I think he could definitely do a job for us.
Are we linked to him away?
What was that? Sorry.
Are we linked to him?
I don't know. I don't know. I'd love to be. I'd love to be linked to him, but I'm not sure. I really do rate him though. So we'll see. We don't know what's going on. No one saw I know this was a long time ago, but no one saw Van der Vaart coming. I remember when we saw Adebayor, no one saw that coming. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
I like those ones when you get a shock.
I know. AJ says Ange can only get it right if we sign the players he wants. If we build the squad to compete on all fronts, at the moment we're a long way off, but it's early days. I hope we sign a decent player. Yeah, we don't even know if Ange wanted Nusa. He might have met him and decided he didn't really like him.
What have I missed? Everyone's wishing Revenite well.
Oh, he's got a colonoscopy tomorrow.
All right.
I
don't know what that is.
Nasty, that one.
It's not a very nice one, Jim.
No, but it's not nice, but it's really good for your system. So
it flushes you out. Yeah.
Oh, is that where they stick something up your ass?
Yeah, basically.
That's right, Jim.
Eloquently put, Jimbo. Eloquently put.
All right. Well, good luck with that. Hope you have a good old flush.
Yeah. Get all the shit out of you.
Yeah. DJ Axe says people don't listen. Ange was brought in to rebuild the team, and that is exactly what he's doing. And the football's worth watching. Come on, you Spurs. Yeah, agreed. David Clark says Spurs fans listen to Ange's post-match touchline interview where Ange said we all used all our efforts just to stay in the game, and in the first half we were too passive. Ange got it spot on.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
Revenite deal. We need a trophy for them young players to get confidence somehow. Yeah, it's going to be a fascinating final because Chelsea always up their game against Liverpool, so I think it's quite a hard one to call. To be fair,
they've had 2 good results.
Yeah, and it should be a good game. A quality box-to-box midfielder essential this window. Can't rely on Madders for all of our creativity. I agree, Jack. I 100% agree. Like I say, that Hatate from Celtic, I would love him. No one saw when we got Wagner on loan.
Wagner.
You mean Werner, doesn't he?
Oh, Werner. Yeah, of course. It's predictive text.
Wagner's the one who sang in X Factor.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, when I get ad revenue, I think I'm going to just have to ban Jimbo from the channel because his mouth needs washing out with soap and water.
Oh, what did I say that was bad?
Oh, is that when they shove saying "cup your ass"?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus, Jimbo's a legend. He's not. He's a filthy man. As West Ham.
Sorry.
As a West Ham fan, of course,
between both.
Of course, you'll be challenging for European places every season. There's now 8 of us, but I think Spurs and Ange need to find a way to change things when teams deal with the high press. Yeah, but I think when he gets the players he wants, we'll have more of a chance of doing that. The Chelsea won, Liverpool 4, not even close. Wow. So if I've got to pick anything, it's the league. I'd sacrifice the rest. Yeah, see Jurgen Klopp go out. Winning the league would be good.
The biggest thing it's the biggest thing for me to win the Premier League. It's the biggest thing in Europe to win. Honestly, I think it's bigger than winning the Champions League. You got 38 games, right? You're playing 20 different teams, and if you win that, I mean, to me, it's the strongest team in the strongest league in the world. It's so hard to win. That's why the same people win it every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to go
Yeah.
to Burnley on a cold night. But luckily, this season we went in the summer.
Yeah.
And we battered them 5-2.
Protomat says, just dreaming with Rafinha, Jimbo. That's the kind of player I think we need, a proven player that can elevate our squad. Yeah, what a statement that'd be.
I remember when he was at Leeds, you was asking for us to buy him all the time, Kate. I remember.
Yeah.
He scored
Drula
the
says,
worldie against us at
yeah,
he's
got such good movement.
Yeah, when we beat them 4-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not a flush, Jimbo. It's a camera to check what's going on in your bowels. My dad was
all right. Sorry, I know there's one where they stick that up there.
Yeah.
That's colonic
irrigation.
My
brother Louis had it since he was 28, and he survived it, and he's 72 now. Yeah, 72. Yeah, so he's done well.
I can't have nothing like that because nothing's going up my backside.
He was on death's door, my brother. 28, he went down to 5.5 stone, Jimbo and Kate.
My God.
That's Julia's dad.
Bless him. Jim's his own man. He can shove whatever he wants, wherever he wants, Kate. #free Jim.
I love the men getting behind Jim, innit?
Excuse me, they always do. Coover bringing the filth. I haven't really got much else to say. I just wanted to jump on and have a quick talk. I thought rather than do a video, I'd jump on live quickly and just have a quick chat and see what everyone thought about it. Because, like I say, if you just look on Twitter for a second, it is not nice on there at the minute. Up there. I put up there because I've just seen Mia said, breaking news, Jimbo don't like stuff up his bum.
No.
He loves red knickers on his head instead.
Yeah. It's just like one of the few songs the Jam used by Bruce Foxton, News of the World. Don't believe it all. Find out for yourself. Check before you spread news of the world. Exactly that.
Yeah.
Just to clear it up, in case there's any confusion, I'm not angry at Levy and not angry that we didn't get this kid. I'm peed off that all I've heard on Twitter is news to this, news to that, and how close we are to signing him. We need to focus on reliable, talented players that are going to rival our first team. Yeah, that's the thing, though. I think, AJ, sometimes you just don't... I don't read nothing on Twitter anymore about players. I only go by it Fabrizio Romano, and even he gets it wrong sometimes.
But we already got an 18-year-old as well, Ashley Phillips, and he's on loan, isn't he?
Yeah, Valise isn't very old either, is he?
No.
Oh, God, Holly's behind me planning my death.
See.
Oh, my God. Please don't come near me.
Oh, bless her. She's
I think she's
gorgeous.
gone.
She's vile.
She's not vile.
Come and say hello. Oh, hello, everyone. Look at her. Look, she hates me. Look.
You know what? Some cats just don't like you.
She does like Kate. She does like Kate. Look, Mia, Ellie, let me clear this up.
Towards her, Kate.
Let me clear this up, Ellie, right? Kate teases her, right?
Yeah.
And so she gets the up with Kate really quick. I don't tease her, and she gives me lovely cuddles. William doesn't tease her, and she gives him lovely cuddles. But Kate teases all the time.
Yeah, but she does bite you and William. She beat you the other day and you smacked her bum.
Occasionally she does.
Is that Win the cat? No, that's Holly the witch. That's what that is.
When cats are red, when cats bite you, it's a sign of affection.
Bloody hell, she bites me all the time, the little witch.
She does. She bites Kate all the time. All the time. But you
she's
deserve
vile.
it.
And if they show you their bum as well, they touch you.
That's what Jim does all the time.
What?
Yeah.
Show me your bum.
She'll be good for a coliostomy.
John Clark says, gone right off Twitter lately, full of hate and misinformation. Exactly. It's a toxic place. Kate is killing me. Honestly, that cat, I love cats. They're my favourite, but she is a horrible witch. She's hates
a horrible witch.
She is. Minnie is evil, to be honest. I think she lays there thinking how to rule the world. Minnie gets wound up. So funny. Little dog syndrome.
Yeah, I've got a ginger cat, right? My ginger cat, George, he runs across the room like he's a galloping horse. It's a nutter.
Wagwan to Donna Cullen, big up to see you. The poor cat probably just doesn't like a wet lap. Don't laugh, Kate, you'll make it worse. Shut up.
Wet your nose.
AJ says, that's the point, Kate. It's been constant updates over this past week from Romano and Ornstein. I don't tend to pay much attention to the ignorant, rude fools on there. Yeah, but this is what I said. Even they get it wrong. They get it wrong sometimes.
Yeah.
Donna, I'm looking plain today because I haven't done my makeup because I wasn't intending to stream till tonight, and then the news broke about Nusa. So
You still
yes,
look gorgeous.
I'm looking like plain
You
Jane,
look all right to me. You look
super
nice.
brain.
Natural beauty, isn't it, Jim?
I think she looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Pep showed the world while he's one of the best. He changed his tactics against us, man-marked our players and suffocated us. Diaz wrestled Vicario from the get-go. Coincidence? Yeah, Pep is just a mastermind. He's a genius. So I've got a beautiful boy called Bruce. It wasn't actually Fabrizio who broke the Nusa to us news first. Who did it then? It was not a well-known source. Oh. Kate looks lovely. Jimbo's a lucky boy.
Thank you, Reverend. I am.
I look tired, I think. Thank you, Mr. Jim. I always look gorgeous. I think he was talking to me, Donna.
You know what makes me laugh, guys, is when a fella will look at a beautiful lady and he'll look at the fella and he'll go, he's punching.
That's what Mickey said to Jim when Mickey Hazard come on. He went, "You're punching."
I'm punching. I'll be the first to admit I'm punching.
You're not punching. You're not punching. Don't be silly.
Jimbo.
We lost our cat last month. We had to put him to sleep. So we've just got my mum 2 kittens for her birthday, waiting for them to be ready. I hope my mum's not going to freak out because she has no clue. Oh, Drula, that's so sweet. Obviously, I lost my big blue bear last year. Still can't believe it. I still think I hear him. But we've got little Ralphie, but it's not the same. I miss my big blue. I'd had him so long. Bless his heart.
Ralphie's your ginger pussy, isn't it?
Yeah. Bill says Jim looks lovely. Kate's a lucky girl.
You know what, though? Me and you got something in common other than YouTube, right? We both got ginger pussies.
Oh God. Mine's smaller than yours, though.
Bigger than your ginger.
Yeah,
pussy.
and mine's younger.
Yeah, yours is younger, mine's bigger.
Reverend says Maltese hunks don't punch. Yeah.
Thank you, Reverend. I need a haircut. I need a shave, and I need a bacon sandwich.
Well,
I've got bacon in my fridge. If you want,
I can do you a haircut and a shave.
What about we've got bacon? I really fancy bacon.
I love a bacon sandwich.
We have got bacon. You know where the cooker is. Mia, I've changed my picture to Bruce. Oh, look, little Brucey.
Kate, I just got a pop-up saying, I hope Skip and Toy Bear F off out of our club.
Who put that? Me?
No, somebody on WhatsApp. I didn't catch the name, though.
Oh, my God. Drula's just sent me the pictures of the kittens. Oh, my God, look.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. That kitten is gorgeous. Yeah.
Oh my God. I just love. Do you know what? I just would have them. I'd be a mad cat lady. I'd have cats everywhere. Mr. Jim. What's she put? Mr. Jim. No, change my picture to Mocky. Where is it, Mr. Jim? Are you forgetting something?
What?
You haven't blown her a kiss.
I did blow her a kiss.
Oh, she obviously.
I did.
No, it's not 100% done yet, Tricky. You are absolutely right. Tottenham, the rumours are they're going to go in with one last try. So this stream might be for nothing. I might have just slagged Nusa off and he might still sign. No, I didn't slag him off.
Which is
I didn't
giving both sides of it.
And he's not proven.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Skepticism, that's what I call it, not slagging.
It's what inside that matters, Kate. At least that would explain that suitcase on top of the wardrobe, wouldn't it? Do your own bacon batty.
Do your own bacon batty. Get in the kitchen, Jim.
I'll have one. We won't have a house left after.
When's Will's back?
He's back now. Do you know what? I think he's asleep. He was up all night chatting to his mates and joking about, and he's come home and he's had no sleep. So I think he's asleep.
He said to me, he went to me, Dad, you ain't going to believe this, but there was a kid there and he snores louder than you.
Bless him. But he went to see Wonka and he said it was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think he's asleep. So I shall leave him and he'll wake up later starving because he's only had bacon sandwiches this morning, so he'll be hungry. Jim's torturing me with bacon sarnies when I can't eat solids. Oh, well, we'll eat one for you every
Yeah,
night, don't we? We're nice
I'll
like
eat
that.
two for you.
Right, I think that's all I've got to say. I think that's all we've got to cover.
Yeah.
Obviously, tonight back at 8 with LB for a full Man City analysis. Well, it won't be a full. We're not going to do all stats and all that crap. I can't be bothered with all that. But we'll have a chat about what we thought, what we saw. I'm interested to see what he thought of City's performance and what he thinks about us and where we are. Jimbo, when you next back on?
I think tomorrow, am I?
Yes.
Tomorrow.
I can't remember if it's half 12 or 1, but sometime tomorrow we're back. But Tuesday we're not on in the day because we've got our eye tests.
Oh, okay.
But we're back in the evening for To Dare Is to Debate. Ellie,
I know why you're having your eye test to see that Højbjerg is a good player.
Oh no, stop it, Ellie.
Wind you up. You don't wind up merchant.
To do that, you need them big thick glasses, ones like that.
I know. Do you know the ones that like they got that little round circle in? So you
yeah.
zoom in. They're a bit creepy, those glasses.
They are a little bit. Ellie, when are you next on?
I believe Tuesday we're on To Dare Is to Debate at 8 o'clock, aren't we?
Yes.
And then Wednesday we'll do the instant match reaction, and I presume you're going to do a preview of the match. I presume.
Yeah,
probably.
The Brentford game.
Yeah. That's our Wedded Bliss Day, isn't it? Wednesday.
Oh yeah, your Wedded Bliss. Yeah.
But we're obviously
doing it all then, can't you?
Yeah, I would think Tuesday night we will on To Dare Is to Debate. We'll probably talk about the Brentford game. Yeah.
Yeah. Good idea. Good idea.
Good idea.
Not so blonde.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming in. Like I say, it was only ever going to be. I was expecting it to be about half hour, and we've done an hour and a bit. So just keep your eyes peeled. You never know what's happening, but yeah, don't be too disheartened because there's always something better around the corner, and everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
You could do a show Tuesday lunchtime if you wanted to, because I think our appointment was quite early, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't because we're on Tuesday night, and I'm worried that people get sick to death of hearing my dulcet tones.
No, they don't.
You can think of it this way, people. You've got Oliver Skip, but just round the corner is Ginola. Oh.
Yeah.
Woo!
Phil P's come in at last knockings. Big up, Phil. Hope you're well, lovely.
Phil P. Another handsome fella.
Exactly. Football. Nusa might enjoy the football in the Championship more. Laugh out loud. Yeah, exactly. Listen, thank you so much, everyone that's tuned in. Please do smash a like if you haven't already. Please do subscribe if you haven't. We're now 38 away from 1,000. So we're creeping up. We've gone from 39 steps to 38 steps. So,
oh my God, it's all kicked off for Wolves and West Brom. Wolves just scored a second goal. Oh my God, there's all the crowd are fighting.
Oh my God.
They've stopped the game. It's all really kicked off. Oh my God.
No.
There's people on the pitch and everything.
Oh my God.
Those Brummies like a nice scrap, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Phil P says the reason we are screwed, Irvin Scholar shouldn't have bought that lucky white header from that traveller lady on Tottenham High Road in 1985.
I think that was Kate's mum.
That was me selling it. What are you on about?
Yeah, look, of course, it's a local derby, isn't it? Wolves and West Brom as well.
It is.
I mean, it's really kicked off. It's not good.
Skinner supports West Brom, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming on. Like I say, please smash a like, please subscribe, and please come back at 8 p.m. when I will be joined by LB. Thanks to Jim and Ellie for coming on.
Thank you for inviting me.
Pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for letting me come on.
Anytime. Have a great day, everyone. And see you later.
Bacon sandwich time.
Yeah.